Good early Saturday morning, everyone. We're coming to you live from Poelking South Lanes, Miamisburg, Ohio, for the 2024 Youth Cup.
I'm trying to find it, Scott.
It's right here in front of you.
Oh, wait. There it is.
There it is. So before we get too far along, you all know what your job is. Share away.
Oh, I broke it. Hey, good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Mary. Hi, Slacker.
She's got her hands full today. I think we're a good chick.
She down. Whoa.
No, she's sticking around town.
No, she's around town. She's not around this town.
She'll be in Indiana and back in Ohio and
traveling.
Oh, hey.
Traveling.
Graduation party and family coming into town. We're going to be here all day.
Apparently we weren't invited. Yeah, no, I'm working on that. Just calm down.
I'm calm.
Stay calm.
So, no, she's sitting by the pool right now.
Oh,
thanks for that.
Rough.
We are, again, here at Poelking South Lanes for the Youth Cup, put together by Andy Parker, Lucas Honstein, the GM here at Poelking South. 58 Utes are here today bowling. 58.
That's a lot.
And a whole bunch of moms and dads. We are waiting for our roster of bowlers, but we can tell you that right here in front of us, well, let's see, what camera? You're going to see Isaiah Derflinger bowling over on lane 32 here right now. Isaiah's one of the fine young bowlers in the area.
Bowls several of our sweepers.
He does, and he won junior gold a couple years ago, so for his age group. So we know he's got game. From what I understand, he shot 300 last night at the sweeper at Eastern.
Very nice.
Yes. Oh, that's much better.
Bit better.
Mr. McAdams. Hello. Hey, Mr. McAdams. I finally got those jerseys ordered. Took me a minute. Should be getting you some proofs. I think you'll be. I got a little. Creative. How's that?
Oh.
I haven't had a chance to be creative on some jerseys in a while. I had fun doing these.
Did you have the design juices
I
flowing?
Did. At 2 o'clock in the morning the other night. It was the perfect time to work on them. That's when I do my best work, when I'm, sitting up at 2 or 3 o'clock watching FBI.
When it's dark out?
Yes.
So we're going to cover 31 and 32, 33 and 34, and 35, 36.
We're also going to cover the booth from occasion time to time, aren't we?
Occasionally.
Oh, wow.
Wow, we need to fix that camera. That is a bad angle. Let's try that.
If anybody is coming up and heading this way.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Just only 2 requests. I really, really, really like Dunkin' Donuts. Coffee. The coffee, not the donuts. Blueberry flavoring with stevia.
And
XL hot coffee.
And some ice cubes.
I'm also a very big fan of
orange or mango. Orange or mango liquid death.
Yes, the trouble is not in your set.
It is. Scott's got control of the buttons.
Not only am I pushing buttons, I'm turning knobs. Had a little bit of a button pushing scare here earlier.
We did. We couldn't get the live to come
Yeah.
up. Couldn't get the cameras to connect. The only picture we got was a picture of Scott staring at the screen. That would have been one interesting live stream.
Very short. Uh-oh. So,
Slap happy is very true.
I believe we have youths from all around. Not sure what the extent is, but saw a camper pulling up into the parking lot when we were unloading. I got a travel trailer.
Just try to make an offer on it so we can get all of our equipment in it.
No, that would be a semi.
A semi truck.
Semi with a Hemi. So we did this event last year. It was pretty cool.
Yes, they're bowling on a pretty difficult pattern. It's a 37-foot, almost 30 mils, 37-foot junior gold pattern. I don't know if we got a picture or not. Probably don't.
We will here shortly.
That being said, it's the same pattern that we're going to bowl the sweeper on tonight, right here at Poelking South. We figured we're here. Let's play two.
Say what? Well, most of us are here.
Blueberries. I just saw blueberries on the screen.
Bounce back over to this pair and watch. I believe it's Kendall Craig we're looking at. She's nice approach, good form at the line. Looks very solid.
Good morning, Josh.
Switching to her spare ball, running the 10 over. I believe we're going to have one of the founders of the association that's sponsoring this event join us here in a little bit. Get a little bit more insight of what the foundation does and how they are helping not only youth bowlers, but from what I understand, kind of have their hands in all sorts of youth sports. Josh, yeah, I survived. It was a good day. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday was Scoot's birthday. Everybody sing along. Happy birthday to Scott on the count of three.
I can't count that high.
I just sang the whole song. Nobody heard me. Scott turned my mic down. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome. Sometimes it's good to be in charge of the buttons.
It's good to be the king.
Oh. I'll tell you I'm not
Mary Norton sent you some cake.
Oh. Thank you, Mary. No cake was involved yesterday. We did a banana split blizzard from DQ.
That was your birthday present to yourself?
It was. It was. Maybe that'll be our 6-pack alert today.
Yeah.
Blizzard alerts.
I mean, it could be Liquid Death 6-pack alert. It is just water.
It is true.
Delicious water, by the way.
Delicious water.
Found another flavor the other day. It's not, it wasn't the carbonated kind that I like, but it was still good. And it was a knockoff of the lemonade iced tea mixture, the Arnold Palmer. But their version of it is called the Armless Palmer.
Whoops.
It was quite delish. I think I'm going to have to buy some stock in the company. I see it going big places, especially if I keep buying it the way I have been. 40? Your order's ready. Got our merch table set up back there. We had a little rush of activity earlier. I'm sure we'll get some more. Big shout out to Tina Daring and Eric Burris who are here to kind of help out. What are you doing up there?
Well, I tell you what, I'm finding new buttons.
Scott's pushing buttons and the screen's looking all funky. My glasses are mixed up or we're seeing double.
Nope, we're good. There's the pattern, is the 2023 USB-C Junior Gold, 37 feet.
It's also the same pattern for the sweeper tonight. Maybe that's why we're seeing it twice.
That could be, very possibly.
Less than a 2-to-1 ratio.
We'll turn that off there. Let you see the graph there. These youngins have it cut out for them.
I'm seeing some urethane from way to the outside. I am seeing lots of surface. And a lefty throwing a strike with a purple hammer.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to drill one of those if I ever get serious again. I think if a lefty doesn't have a purple hammer, they're not considered bowling.
Well, you know.
How's your hip?
It's much better. Yeah, apologies to Richard.
Richard backed out on me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I did you a favor.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Nah, he ended up with a much better partner anyway.
There was a Skippy sighting
There
Thursday
was.
night.
Yeah, and they finished second. So, again, appreciate Richard asking me to participate. But unfortunately, that mattress over the weekend just did a number on my hip.
Hopefully the hotel that we're staying at tonight's in a lot better shape. Not that it was bad last week. It was a nice little place. It just has not as soft a mattress.
Oh, it was soft. It was extremely soft.
Feather soft.
Looking around at some of the scores, and It is very challenging for these youngins. A nice game going over here on 39, just off the camera. The gentleman started out with 6 in a row. Our first, we missed a blizzard alert.
Big, strong two-hander.
Yeah. So they are skipping 2 pairs to the right after each game, I believe.
I believe that's the rumor.
How many? Do we figure how many games it was?
I think it's like 30. Not sure. We're waiting on the update for the lane movement and the roster, and we'll know the amount of games. But I know there is a cut, and then they do go to match play. The advertised cut ratio or pay ratio for these youth bowlers today was 1-6. And Andy announced this morning he's going to do better than that. He's looking at 1-4. That's going to earn some scholarship money.
Awesome.
The Miami Valley Sports Group that sponsored this is adding $1,000 into the Smart Fund, and Lucas is adding a bunch into the Smart Fund from Poelking South. Pretty cool stuff. They didn't have this kind of thing when we were kids, Scoot.
No, they did not. I think the closest to something like this was probably like the JTBA.
Yeah. And that wasn't as big of a thing then.
No.
It's gotten bigger and bigger. I mean,
And there was junior gold wasn't even a thing back then.
no, and now they get 4,000 kids a year,
Yeah.
which is insane.
You know, high school bowling was not a thing. If it was just basically for gym class and
And you had
not really a competitive.
soft rubber
Sport.
bowling balls that had holes on both sides in case your hands were big or small.
Right.
Plastic bowling pins.
Carpet.
Yeah.
And youth bowling has definitely come a long way over the years. And it needs to keep going. We need to support it. We need to encourage them to stay with it through high school, college, and into the adult leagues. And that's why we're here. Giving them their showcase, giving them the stage for the day.
Some of the incredible young talent around the tri-state and beyond area.
Yeah, something you don't really see a lot of, but there's some girls using 2 hands
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, there's a couple two-handed female here. I see these videos all the time, and there's a young lady over in Sweden who's a two-hander who is just insane how good she throws it. I can't think of her name, somebody out there. Hi, Miss Webb. From Kentucky, her daughter's here bowling. Hopefully we get her on the live stream pair for you to watch. Again, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can jump over to YouTube. Jump onto Bowler HQ on YouTube, and you can watch there, subscribe, hit the little bell. It'll tell you every time we go live. You know how much it costs to do that, Scott?
Isn't it like a monthly subscription of
Yes, it's a monthly subscription of $0.
$0?
Yes, and 0 cents.
Well, we have no sense.
That's a fact. Well, this coffee's pretty good this morning. Let me tell you that. Whew. I could use some more. I've already refilled it once.
So as Todd previously mentioned, we are doing a doubleheader here at Poelking South this evening and using the same pattern. So all the youth are eligible to bowl the event, to bowl our sweepers. And quite frankly, that's kind of how you improve when we put out the more challenging patterns and testing your spare skills and making good shots. And
Yeah, we've gotten soft on the patterns over the past several months for the sweeper, and that's okay. I mean, it's been good for attendance, but once we came up here and we were doing this today, we're like, you know what? Let's throw the same pattern back out for the adults. Let's have them Let's have some fun tonight.
have some fun.
Yeah.
All right, we are winding down game one. I'm sure Andy will bring us scores and standings and
Stuff and things.
all that good stuff so we can keep everyone updated on where their bowler may be in the field.
This indulgent trail makes us some good stuff here, Scoot.
It is some.
I got one.
I
look
see
at this
you
one
indulging
piece.
on
I got
it.
a cluster.
Well, that's from all the melted chocolate last week. There is a nice crowd on the concourse. Speaking of blizzards, we're not going to have one tomorrow.
No.
It's going to be hot. And when it's that hot outside, you know what the best thing to do is?
Stay inside.
Exactly. Oh, go find your local bowling center. A couple games of practice in.
There's a bowling center here in Dayton. I was reading a little story about it. Doesn't do any big summer specials, but it does pretty good summer business without specials. And he keeps the temperature inside at 67 degrees all summer long. Great place to go cool off, bowl some games. If you are of age, have an adult beverage. Dalton, no, we do not have a sweeper tomorrow. We were going to put one in, but you know what? It's Father's Day. And with a doubleheader today, we're going to have about 16 or 17 hours in today, so we're going to take tomorrow off.
I see you got some pencils sitting over there. I found a pencil the other day.
Yeah?
Had an eraser on each end. I was like, there's no point.
There's no point in
There's
this.
no point.
Thank you, Dalton.
Order ready, 41.
The kitchen,
Order ready, 41.
the kitchen is cranking out some food today.
Yeah, I saw they got a limited menu, but the limited menu is perfect for this. Breakfast foods until 1 p.m.
Then chicken
Bacon, egg,
nuggets,
sausage.
and then chicken nuggets after that.
Chicken nuggets, hot dogs, burgers.
Right. Got some scores all over the place. 149, 200, 70, 171, 125.
Mary must have took a nap. She didn't hear your pencil joke.
Yeah, this is one of our G-rated shows today. Not that they get out of control, but you know.
Scott, I know we talked about it on one of the last live streams, but
I don't want to talk about it.
we're going to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Last night, went to dinner at Walt's Hitching Post over in northern Kentucky. Had no idea. I've never been there. What a fantastic place. And we had a whole room to ourselves for the McGills. We were thinking maybe, I thought we were getting together to celebrate your birthday, but you weren't there.
No, I wasn't there.
But Mom and Dad's 65th wedding anniversary celebration.
That's amazing.
We miss Mom and Dad coming out to watch the shows in person and hang out and watch and whatever, but they're the biggest supporters of what we do, and they watch us all the time. 65 years. I think my brother picked that place out. Excellent choice.
I've never been there, but I've heard the food is good. I heard don't eat the bread though.
Oh my God, the salt rye was unreal.
You'll eat way too much.
I could have filled up just on the bread. I didn't. But it was yummy. A very well ran place. Our servers knew exactly where to be, what to do, how to do it. They were perfect.
Can I borrow you, sir? Yes. I want you to come in and approve the payout.
Mr. Bowler, just a quick announcement. All scores, once you're finished with your game, all scores should be turned into the office by the front door.
All right, we have 11 new youngsters in front of us. We'll hop over here to 31-32 for a few shots. Looks like we have Connor Hicks here on lane 32. Oh, wow. A solid 9. Great shot by Connor. Does not convert the spare. Kids, when you're out there practicing, don't just practice that strike shot. Practice your spares. That is what wins matches. Yeah, you need to strike, but you can't give up those pins. You need to convert those spares. And there's a lot of drills out there from a lot of coaches that you can find on the internet. Practice those drills. But you know, it's always good to have a good strike game, but when you need to grind, you have to make those spares. Bounce over here to 33 and 34. 3-6-10. converted. And also check out your local bowling centers. They may be running some youth sweepers, adult youth leagues. Help you work and improve your game there a little bit more throughout the summer. Very nice shot there. Looks like Austin couldn't quite catch his last name, but Austin, good shot there on 34.
42, your order's ready, 42. Sausage sandwiches, your order's ready.
What'd I miss? I'm back.
Welcome. Oh, you left?
I did.
Did not realize you were gone.
No, there was Andy put the prize fund together and wanted me to take a look at it before. I was saying that advertised payout was 1 out of 6, and 2 divisions he's paying 1 out of 2 almost.
Oh, wow.
Another division is better than 1 out of 3, or just at 1 out of 3, and the biggest division's 1 out of 4, with some pretty nice payouts. He's going to get us a copy of that as well, along with the roster. The one thing I did not find out is how many games they bowl. I probably should ask that question.
I could probably just go down and look at one of these score sheets right here.
That's probably a good idea. Or maybe just ask one of these competitors. I'll just go ask Isaiah.
You know what? We were talking about that bed last weekend. That we
Feather bed?
Yeah, whatever it was. Air bed. You know, we should have had water beds.
Do they still make those?
I believe so. And you know what would have made it even more comfortable?
What's that?
We could have filled it with spring water.
Spring water and a water bed. That is fantastic.
It would have made it a little more bouncier.
Amy, thank you. She said 5 games and then cut to a bracket.
They're making an announcement that we can't hear, but I believe that's what Andy just said also. They're going to collect score sheets after so many games.
3, 4, and 5.
Yep. All right, we'll hop over here to 35 and 36. This young man here on 34, he's had a little bit of footing issues there on 34. It's the second time I've seen him slip, because that's the second shot he's had on that lane.
2 for 2. Wouldn't this technically be his? Well, this would be his 3rd shot on this lane. So you're seeing over on 35, Lydia Gordon. She's a Next Gen Pro Shop customer. Her dad's back here watching. She throws it nice. I saw a picture of all her stuff getting some refit work and getting some stuff taken care of the other day. Our good friend Jason Lundquist.
I think we're going to be back there next Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, that is a Saturday next week.
It is. Nice and bright and early. I don't know about bright, but it'll be early. Yeah, you mentioned Next Gen Pro Shop, and I think that's something that maybe we don't talk about enough. Is
44, your order
having the right
34.
feel, the right fit, for bowlers that do only use one hand, make sure their span's right. You have to trust your pro shop owner. And, if something's not right, you're not complaining. Just let them know something's not feeling right. Because if you don't have that right form, right fit, it's going to affect your shot. And, one thing that you cannot get away from or out bowl is bad ball reaction. And that grip and form and fit, that has a lot to do with it. So, if something doesn't feel right, talk to your pro shop operator.
They know what they are doing.
That they do. And, when we're talking about the youth bowlers here, they're still growing. So it's important to make sure that their span and finger holes and all that changes as they change. Or while you stepped away helping with the prize list there, we were talking about, looking for tournaments and events and stuff like that youth are eligible to bowl in. And a good resource to find those events, bowlerhq.com.
It's a good place to go. I spend a lot of time looking at bowlerhq.com. All the tournaments that are sent in, people wanting to register, that is all coming to me. I'll approve everybody. It's free too.
It is free.
Phase 2 is right around the corner. I was messing with it last night. We can actually go back to past events and we can start adding stats for people. And it'll start tracking stats through the tournaments on bowlerhq.com right now.
Very nice. Yeah, right now you can search tournaments all over the world by your area, or maybe you're going on vacation. See
And who doesn't take their bowling balls with them on vacation?
There you go. Looking for that tournament in Walla Walla, Washington.
They're going to be one. JT, what's up, buddy? Scott, did you get to watch any of the Reds game last night?
Negative.
Good grief.
Oh, wow. It was a huge scout.
It was a win. But, man, was it a funky, funky game.
No.
I saw it.
I cut the cord, so I used.
You guys see anything? We had a little hiccup, but we're good. We're back on track.
They both.
The source that I used
It's going a lot faster.
does not have Valley Sports on it, so I cannot watch the Reds game.
Well, JT, come on up, man. We're going to be here. Bring some friends.
Well, JT, you have about 6 hours to wake up and be here. Check-in starts at 5:30. Bowling starts at 6:30. Rumor has it, Lucas going to be sporting the white suit. Some disco fever tonight.
He could rock the white suit and do the disco fever thing. I can just see him walking down through the concourse, staying alive, walking to the beat. Scott, your waterbed joke didn't even get Mary's attention. She must have logged off.
She must have abandoned us.
JT, the pattern we're putting out tonight is the exact same pattern these kids are bowling on right now. 37 feet, 30 mils of oil.
Good spare conversion
It
there
is
by
going-
Lydia.
Going to be a shot-making tournament. Spare shooting is going to be very important.
2023 USBC Junior Gold.
Thank you, Amy, for still being here.
A little better footwork on that lane for.
Better result, too.
Yep. Oh, nice spare conversion just off camera down to our right. The 3, 4, 6, 7 covered up nicely.
Scott, did we ask this? What'd you do special for your birthday yesterday? You just had got yourself a banana split or whatever?
Yeah, banana split blizzard. Yeah. Yeah, it was just another day. Went to Secura for dinner down in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah.
Or Aurora.
Good stuff?
Well, it's good. Been a while since I've been there. Nope, just kind of hung out at home with Cooper, and
How is Coop doing?
Coop's doing good. He's getting smarter.
Getting smarter?
He is getting smarter, more stubborn.
Young man throws pretty good. He's got his footing right. Those are really nice.
Seeing a lot of good forms and good styles out here. But I will say one thing. I think two-handed is just going to be the way of the future.
The way of today.
You know, I mean, that brings up, a good question is, Belmo's been doing it for years, a few others out on tour, but, what kind of injuries or wear and tear is that going to lead to down the road?
I don't know. I've heard studies that it's actually less taxing on your body. Now, if I tried to bowl two-handed right now, I'd be in traction.
End up in traction.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think I've tried it once or twice, and that was once or twice too many times.
Yeah. I already said if Lainey decides she's going to get serious about bowling, and as she learns and learns and learns, or when she's ready to learn completely, but I will 100% teach her how to have both hands on the ball when it's time.
And there's no doubt it definitely generates more rev rate.
Rev rate, ball speed.
Ball speed, rev rate.
That's kind of the name of the game these days, isn't it?
Well, you have to be accurate. You can't just throw it anywhere on some of these patterns.
Mr. Bowler, just a quick announcement. We will be collecting the scores for you for game 2.
I will say one thing, they are bowling fast.
Yes, they are.
That was a good shot. Solid at the line, stayed low.
It's always good when people come up and they're asking questions about upcoming tournaments. Asking about youth bowlers being eligible. We want you guys. Youth bowlers are eligible for all of our tournaments unless it's one of our Baker doubles or a trio. Every one of our singles events, youth are more than welcome to come join along and have some fun with it. We've had some youth win some tournaments. All goes right to the Smart Fund.
All the events are
Help,
certified.
help put some money towards your college scholarship or whatever the plan is. With this young man right here throwing two-handed on 34. I mean, it's a very I don't know. It's simple. It's very straightforward. A ton of forward roll for a two-hander. Usually it's a tilt thing for a two-hander, but he gets tons of forward roll and a very strong roll on a ball.
He kind of brings the ball up in like his second step and just unleashes it. Ugh. Doesn't make it spare, finishes with 164. I believe his first name's Austin. I'm not sure, couldn't really make out his last name on his jersey. Hey, there's your Ducks.
Yeah.
All right, finishing up game number 2.
That's okay. I think we might be having Drew Parker coming over here for the next game. One of the fine young bowlers in the area.
Trying to remember the little guy we were watching last year. He was only like 6 or 7, maybe. I mean, real little guy. Threw the ball great for his age. We talked to his dad. We had his parents in the booth for a little bit.
Yeah.
And his brother was really, really good too. Can't remember their names.
From Columbus?
I believe so.
The Gordons?
Sounds right.
They were also Gordon's. Yeah, his dad got in the booth.
Yeah.
They're not here this year. Yeah, both of them were extremely talented.
Yes. I believe the older one was left-handed, wasn't he?
Yes.
All right, everyone is moving their pairs to the right, getting ready to start game number 3.
Got quite a few people online here. Where's everybody watching from? Obviously, we know that Miss Webb is from Kentucky. What part of Kentucky? Where's everybody watching from?
Richard is one of the Miamisburg Valley Sports Foundation. He may swing by this way in case you want.
Grafton, Ohio. Hello. From Miamisburg. Welcome, Scott. We've got young Grayson Garland on the live stream pair right now. James North. Matthew Olvera and Drew Parker. Every time I see Grayson throw the ball, he's throwing it better and better and better.
And he's getting taller, too.
Starting to grow up and get a little strength to his game, and that's all it was needing.
At least he cut his hair.
Grayson just came back to me and said, Todd, I need some advice. I don't know what to say. I said, well, the pattern looks hard. Bristolville, Ohio.
Bristolville. Not familiar with that area.
Power of now professional life coaching. Florence, Kentucky.
Y'all.
Drew Parker going Brooklyn on his first shot.
Going to his power.
Yes. Maybe spotted a bad rack or something.
Well, he did have a bad rack. The 1-3 fell.
Grayson thought he'd try the same thing.
Does not get the break.
Craig Tomko from Trumbull County.
Grayson running over the 5. No milkshakes for the crowd.
I want to say I saw the other night that he shot 820 something. Grayson did. Over at Eastgate, yeah. Not Eastgate, Eastern.
Eastern for 3 games.
Yeah.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh,
Ugh.
Drew with a much better shot that one and pays the price.
All right, bowlers, if you could please leave your score sheets on your tables. We'll be around momentarily to collect those. Thank you.
Make sure your score sheet's on the table.
Good looking shot there.
Grayson getting the crossover. He has definitely gained some power.
Oh, yeah.
He cut his hair. Maybe that's what it was. It was his hair was taking that away from his power.
Yeah, the mullet. The mullet was cut down a little bit.
He wasn't as aerodynamic getting to the line.
Yeah, his ball speed's way better, and ball roll is phenomenal. I do not know, Amy, if the scores are going to be posted. If we do get them brought to us, we will get them put up in the thread here somehow. Come on. You got the classic look here with James North just kind of playing him right up the track and right at him, one-handed, and then another one-hander with a bunch of power, and Grayson with all the power, two-handed, and all kinds, another two-hander, all kinds of different styles on this pair of lanes. That was a good looking shot right there. Blows the rack apart. Get the camera here on 33 and 34 for a little bit. There we go. Just missed Drew actually absolutely obliterate a rack. Threw scouts everywhere.
Oh. That spare is never one of the easier ones.
Which one was that?
3, 6, 10.
No, I just give me 2 and hit the reset.
Yeah. And then you add the 9 in there and takes it up another notch. can definitely tell that there is a lot of oil in the middle.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here watching some of these balls just skate right down the middle part of the lane. Just a lot of mills in the middle.
Looks like Grayson's throwing one of the older blue hammers right now. He's lined up going that way.
He definitely has lined up on the left lane. All right, so what do you think? We've watched them for about 2.5 games now.
Good shot.
I think there's a little too much urethane out there for
Yes.
some of these youngsters.
Yes.
I was thinking the same thing.
The length tells you that you can throw urethane, but the volume tells you can't.
Yep.
But you know,
But this is how you learn.
yeah, that's right. I've also watched about 2.5 games, and I'm going to throw a cut number up for tonight's sweeper. 536.
You think that'll be the cut?
Yep.
Writing it down. Is it the closest without going over?
You got a number in your mind yet?
Well, I just asked, is it the closest without going over?
Yes.
I'll go with 537.
This is not The Price is Right.
Well, no, it's the score is right. No, I'm not going to play that game because you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, you just can't take the ball away,
No, you cannot.
and you can't grab it. Quality shots are at a premium for today. Eric's putting in his guess. He's got 515.
Oh, he's going lower?
Yeah. Bold move there. Brian Garland, he's back here watching. He says 522. We're writing it down, Brian. Closest without going over wins. What do they win, Scott?
Handful of trail mix.
Handful of trail mix. Indulgent trail mix. Brought to you by the Kroger Company, a non-compensated endorsement. I missed Grayson's last strike on the left lane. I don't know if he went Brooklyn or not. That seemed to be his power on that lane.
I didn't see it.
Drew's playing him right. He's going straighter at him. He's not trying to take the ball away, and he's getting a few here and there, but can't string them together. Yeah, I'm impressed watching Grayson here. Just each time, like I said, I see him throw the ball. He's just throwing it better and better, and that was a great shot right
really
there.
Good shot.
Tightened everything up.
Yep, a little more
Tightened up
loft.
his arm swing, lofted it a little bit. Did not take the ball away from the pocket and let it do its job. His dad's back there watching. His dad's a pretty intelligent bowler and coach. I'm sure that he told him,
Gave him a few pointers.
quit throwing it to the right. Quit grabbing it. Otherwise known as throw it better.
Heard that a time or two.
48, your order's ready, 48.
There's nobody on 48.
48, your order's ready. 48.
Got a little grabby that time.
Yeah, he's just trying to muscle it. And
Yeah, got a little real quick.
hard to be consistent with your accuracy when you're trying to overpower it like that.
That's how you make it.
Yep, out of the back.
Folks, that's why we do not bowl in an open field, because that is not possible in an open field.